It is the day that Mo Salah signs a new contract for Liverpool Football Club. We were just going to come here anyway. We walked in and went, what are we going to talk about? And then seconds later, that's what we're going to talk about. Mo's coming high-vis, especially. Don't take your eyes off him. Absolutely can't. We've got Sian, we've got Cam. And Cam, it is the one that we have been waiting for. Mo Salah signs a new contract. I always felt it was a possibility. Everyone was ruling it out. Here we go. We've got Mo Salah, could be the best player to ever play for Liverpool for 3 more years.
It's just all surreal, really, isn't it? Like, there's a part of me I just thought it was dragging on and on. I thought it was going to be a really toxic season where it was going to be like an us versus the agent sort of scenario next year where he was scoring goals but nobody was really like thoroughly celebrating because we know he was going next year. But now with this, it's just sparked a whole new life, hasn't it? Like, just before we come in, me and Sian were saying about, like, we haven't really thought about football as much, but now it just took us right back into it and we're doing full Reds mode now.
Absolutely buzzing, and it solves so many problems for the manager in loads of ways. It means that people aren't talking about it in January all the way through the World Cup. What's Mo going to do? What's Mo going to do? What do you think, Mo, on Mo?
I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love the timing of it as well because it just gives us that little boost. Because like Cam was saying, we were all a little bit fatigued after last year. We were all thinking, okay, this one might be a slog with the World Cup and everything. But now we're absolutely sprinting towards it. He's not at the World Cup, by the way. So he's going to be on an absolute...
He's absolutely sprinting towards 2 halves of a season where he's going to be incredible twice.
Oh, I cannot wait. The interesting thing as well for me is it looks like he's got what he wanted financially, which might have implications for some of the others, but it might also have implications when we're thinking about bringing in new players who aren't going to think, well, I'm going to have to go somewhere else if I want the big money. You can still get the big money at Liverpool.
We'll forget the details of it. It'll all come through, Sian, but for me, I genuinely think he could be the best player to ever play for Liverpool. He's certainly he's in my all-time 11, let's just say that, and then go from there. Just the idea of getting to watch him for another 3 years is going to be absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, unbelievable. And I think just going back to the idea of him being the best player, all of the Mane stuff makes complete sense now. It was obviously a choice of one or the other, and we've had to make that choice. And I think if you were to ask everyone around this table, you probably would have gone for Salah. And I think this is the first moment that I've really got over Mane. I think everyone's kind of brushed over it and Núñez has came in, but I wasn't really over it because I was thinking if we could still lose Salah, where does that leave us? So now I think we're flying. I think that picture that he took with Wijnaldum on holiday, reminiscing, I was thinking this is going to go either way, but he's definitely got in his ear going, do not leave, sign that contract now.
Genie's got a shit, elsewhere, do not go elsewhere.
Literally, that's what's happened. So yeah, made up, nice one, Genie for that.
Genie, do you think Genie's just put a word in, just boxed it? Just said, you want to sort this out?
Yeah, literally.
We're going to get into this situation, I think, Mo, where over the course of the campaign, we'll get more details, my phone's buzzing and all that sort of stuff right now. But over the course of the campaign, for me, you've already said he's not going to the World Cup. Yeah. And I keep thinking about doing all season review stuff and doing football miracle shows that I've been doing. I've been thinking about the way he started last season. And then he obviously does hit a bit of a wall, I think, as the season wears on. He doesn't finish anywhere near as strongly. He gets a big reset. Yes. It's a massive reset, and that's what I'm excited about. Two runs like that.
And I think Klopp's going to be talking to him and saying the same thing, and they're going to be able to tailor the way he plays for all of that as well, because you're going to have League Cup games, you're also going to have Champions League games early on, but then you'll have the break, and then when it comes season to the crunch, we'll have him ready and firing. And I mean, he's acutely aware of the fact he didn't finish last season, how he started it. And he knows that he missed out on the chance to really pin down that Ballon d'Or, because we know that he still wants that. Yep. On top of everything he wants to get for Liverpool, he still wants that. This is another big chance for him to go and get it. While lots of other teams are in transition, bringing in new players, changing lots, he's still Mo Salah. He's still got most of the same guys in and around him. He can still do that same thing.
He can indeed still do that same thing, I think, and that's where now, for me, I've been something about how are we going to line up, and I don't think it changes that much if Mo's there and Mo's Mo, because they'll still want to be the focal point of that attack on the right-hand side. That's what I think, Cam, and I don't see now why that will change sort of markedly. I think that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about, at least for this season, if not then the season after, how do you keep Salah top scorer, top assist maker? That's our way home, that's our way to glory.
Yeah, and that probably came into the contract talks as well, because Salah probably would have been saying to him, look, if I'm going to stay here, I want to be playing on the right way. I've scored all of these goals and all these assists and that. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any big changes. I think it will just be going as we are from last season. That's the best way to do it, whilst everyone's in transition. And you know, if the teams around us do drop points early on and we're just firing from all cylinders, then it's only going to be good, isn't it?
He's even mentioned the new signings in his statement there. He said
Yeah.
straight away, whatever, he signs off at new signings, but that's obviously been a big part of him having to buy into the rebuild. Obviously there's the finances, there's the wanting to know if you're still going to win trophies and stuff, but the fact that Mane's left and he seems even happier with the lads that we've got in, I think is a sign that we've got a lot of trust in what's going to happen.
To get full access to this show, click on the link in the post and subscribe to Talk Premium. You get all of our content, including previews, reviews, post-match content, exclusive interviews and loads of transfer chats. So subscribe to the Anfield Wrap now. We share the journey of supporting Liverpool from heart of the city.